What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel and an unusual video for me today. I don't usually make these types of videos, but I wanted to let you know because this could provide a real competitive advantage for those of you that are Call of Duty players, if you're Battlefield players. Anytime you would need to basically hear enemy footsteps, this would be very helpful. Also, though, if you just are looking for a more immersive playthrough on your PlayStation 5, this is going to, well, it should help you. Let's jump into it, though. So there's a big audio change with PlayStation 5 as of right now. There's a system software update, so make sure you are updating your whole system and it's up to date right now. It's not that big of an update. It took like 3 minutes for me, I think. What we're going to do is we are going to go up to our settings over here. And we're going to go down to sound. Now, the very first thing you're going to want to do is go to audio output. This only works for headset players, and it has to be through the jack in your controller. For me, the reason why you're not hearing any sound right now, I know the irony of we're doing an audio change video here, and you're not hearing any audio other than me talking. There's a reason for that, because of the whole PlayStation system, but in order for this to work for you, you need to be on your controller headset. See, normally I would be on HDMI device, the AV amplifier, and as we'll see here in a minute, it specifically does not work with AV amplifiers, okay? Again, this is the reason why you're not actually hearing any audio from the system itself right now. You're just hearing me talk. But in your controller headset, you will be hearing the sounds, trust me. So just make sure you select controller headset. But if you're not seeing that controller headset there showing up, it's probably because you don't have this turned on. So switch output device automatically, that's off. You want to turn on, so that little white toggle is to the right there. And then again, make sure you go to output device and controller headset is selected, okay? Once you've got that, we're going to scroll down to volume. Click on that, and we're going to go to audio focus, okay? Now here is the big thing. This is what we want, the focus type. There are 4 different focus types that we can change now. So this is just a real boost in what you're hearing in your headset. And just from listening to the test going on here, and you could test it here with this audio preview when you go through and do this yourself. Again, you can't hear it from what I'm playing for you right now because of the whole system thing. Don't even worry about it. Just try this when, do it at home for yourself. You'll hear it. But when you do this and try this audio preview, it's very, very noticeable. So this should be very good for Call of Duty type players. Anyhow, there's 4 different types. We have boost low pitch, amplify low frequency sounds like roaring engines and rumbling noises. So if you are like a flight simulator type person or any kind of like driving simulation type racing games, anything like that, this might be good for you. A more immersive experience potentially that way. Boost voices, amplify voice chats, character voices, and other middle frequency sounds. Boost high pitch, amplify high frequency sounds like footsteps and metallic noises. Again, this is what we want, the footsteps, the enemy footsteps, to hear them more distinctly, more clearly, get a better direction of where they're coming from. So again, Call of Duty multiplayer players, this is going to be big. Warzone players, this is going to be huge. Boost quiet sounds, amplify low volume sounds in a wide range of frequencies. For whatever that means, I really don't know. So you can try all these out yourself. This should really help with Warzone players, with Call of Duty players, Battlefield players, that type of gameplay. Now, again, I mentioned that you're not hearing any sound because I'm going through the controller headset and not through my AV receiver. A link to this blog will be, PlayStation's blog will be the first in the description down below. So if you want to go through this yourself, please click on that. I'm going to read specifically from the blog. The audio focus feature is available when using headphones connected via USB or analog jack. I am using an analog jack to plug into my controller. It is not supported for HDMI connections through TV, AV receivers, or soundbars. And again, that's normally what I would do, and that's why you're not hearing any actual sounds from me. So again, if you play through your TV and it comes through your whole sound system, this is not for you. This is specifically for headset users plugged into your controller jack, okay? Now, that is pretty much like the whole update as far as the audio goes, but there is another update, a visual update that we can check out. So we're going to scroll back out here. We're going to go to System, and then we're just going to go down to Appearance. We're going to click on this, and then we have Default, which is the PlayStation 5. And then you can go PlayStation 1, 2, 3, or 4. And so basically the sounds as you scroll through are different. That's really the background color is slightly changed. So you've got, it's a more of a blue-gray rather than a light blue. It's really, there's not much to this. And it's really about the sounds when you're scrolling through it. Like that's the background color now. It's way brighter, as you see. So do you want a more brightly colored background, something more muted, more understated? And it depends on the sounds that you want to hear too as you're scrolling through. And again, one more time, I'll say it. I know you're not hearing as I'm scrolling because of this whole setting, and I have it plugged into my controller here. So if you don't have this plugged in, by the way, if you don't have your headset plugged into your controller, it will not even register. It just tells you you need to plug in a headset before you can do anything. So then we go back to default. This is the PS5 default, and again, it's more muted, more gray rather than blue. Anyway, that's it. It's an update. It's there if you want to check it out. So the visual thing, I don't think is that big of a deal, but the audio stuff is going to be huge. So I would definitely recommend that you give that a shot, especially, like I said, if you are Warzone players, Call of Duty multiplayer players, any kind of first-person shooter type thing, or third-person shooter for that matter. Anyways, check it out, and I'll catch you guys in another one real soon. Later.